All right, welcome everybody. Go and have a seat if you like. We'll warm up seated today. You can always warm up however you like, though. If you want to stand up, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and start with just a toe touch, kind of twisting. Toe touch side. Great day here at the golf course. Do a little exercise, get back to golfing. Push across. Actually, we're going to do some iso lateral movements today, meaning one-sided. We'll go ahead and do one side and then the other, and then both sides at the same time. It's good to work one side of your body, balancing it out, up and over. Comb the hair, heel touch. Slow it down just a little here for you. When I first started teaching 20 years ago, I taught this class that didn't go to the beat of the music because the instructor would always just put a little tape recorder on the side and not really pay attention to the music. But then the class had their own beat and their own timing. Toe touch, reach up. Sometimes I feel like I go back to that. It's a little faster paced. So when I'd get there to try to do my music with them, they were like way off trying to go ahead of me. Took a while to get everybody on the beat. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Grab your band and we'll put the band behind the back. So we're going to choke up. You grab the band up a little higher, and then we're going to press out and together. Exhale as you press out. Inhale as you come back. So 5 more together here. Good, and then you're gonna use just this one side here, coming in and together, just like you did before, just the one arm. We do about 10 of them, there's 4. Still exhale. Three more. Good, let's try the other side. Think about the chest muscle working here. Excellent. All right, and then we're going to do double again. Just one more round of double, and we'll move on to another exercise. If you get tired, just take a break if you need to. It'd be a bit more work. It's like doing 3 sets. Let's do 3 more reps. Excellent. All right, let's wrap up the legs next. So you go underneath the legs, over the top. Make it nice and tight. So we'll do both legs going out like so. Have your feet pretty far out. And you're just going out and in. Exhale, inhale. Bring it up into the core. Make yourself taller, that'll tighten the core. Three more. Good. All right, so then I'm going to put my legs in just so they're about hip width apart. Make it tight. And what you're going to do is hold on to this leg. You're just pressing out with the one leg here. One more. Good. And then we'll hold the other side, pressing out with the other leg. Push it out as much as you can. Takes a little coordination not to move both legs, but you're doing good. Let's do 2 more. Good, and then just take a little rest there. Take a deep breath. All right, so let's do one more round of both legs out. Exhale as you press out. Inhale as you come in. Five more. Tighten that core. Excellent. All right, relax there. So let's go ahead and go underneath the feet. Time for some rowing. So we're going to cross the handles in the front and both hands just rowing back to the hips. Keep the body nice and solid, just moving the hands and the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. So 3 more. Good, and then just take a little breather again. You get a couple breaths here with the breathing. So it's good time to work the breathing. Inhale nice and deep and exhale. Okay, so then we're going to row back one arm at a time. Start with this arm here, just pulling back. And try to keep square to the front. Don't turn the body. Just moving those arms. Good. All right, then we'll try the other side. Good. All right, and then just relax for a moment. And then we'll do it two-handed again. Take one more deep breath. All right, row it back, both hands. Last 2. Excellent. All right, next exercise, you're going to go out and in with the legs. So both together here, alternating. Up and out. Two more. All right, take a break. Inhale. Exhale. All right, right leg first. Out 10 times. Other side. Exhale as you step out. Good posture. All right, great. Take a little break again. All right, and then we go out and in with both feet. Out. out. About 10 total. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good enough for that. Let's go ahead and do one more with this band. So pull the band out of there, and we're gonna grab the handles and then grab the middle of the band with the palms facing out, about shoulder width apart, maybe a little further. And so we'll start with just a pull down to the chest. Exhale as you pull down, inhale as you come up. If it's tough for you with your shoulder, you could try to do it from the front, but you can always do a different exercise too if you need. Three more. Right to the sternum. Pull it right to the sternum. All right, relax there. Take a breath or two. So if you do have bad shoulders and that hurts, you could put your palms up and don't do it too hard, but you just kind of go out a little bit, and that'll work your rotator cuff instead. All right, so let's do single. So I'm here, and all I'm going to do is pull down the one arm to the side. Be careful, don't hurt your shoulder. Keep your arm kind of bent. You don't want it too straight. Make sure it's not too hard. Good, let's try the other side. Exhale as you pull down. 3 more. All right, and then definitely take a break there. Pretend like you're out of breath there. Take a breath or two. Nice deep breath. All right, so we're gonna do one more round of the double, pulling down both hands at the same time. We'll just do 12 of these. This is a harder exercise. 6 more. Perfect. All right, put the band behind you, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our weights next. Go ahead and stand up with those weights. And what we'll do first is the deadlifting. We're gonna do it with both legs. All right, so have both your weights in each hand. You'll be standing about hip width apart. Weights are in front of you. Keep your back straight, and you come down. So I'm gonna keep the back straight the whole time. Go to the point where your back would start to curve. You can see that's about there for me. So I go to here, feel the legs stretching, and then come back up. That's your deadlift. Technically, it's a Romanian deadlift because you could be bending your knees too, but we're gonna keep them straight. And that's Romanian style. They have an acronym for it, RDLs. So if you ever hear anybody say, yeah, I was working my RDLs, it sounds really fancy, but they're really just saying they were doing Romanian deadlifts or stiff leg deadlifts. 6 more. The key is to tighten up at the top, pull the glutes in. So this is a glute exercise and a back of the leg exercise, hamstrings. Let's do 2 more, lost count there. All right, good. And then just relax for a second. What we'll do is put both weights in one hand or get rid of one, whatever works for you. Mine are pretty light, so I'll go ahead and put them both in one hand. But if you have a heavier weight, you might just use one. And what we're gonna do is kick this leg back now, come down on the one leg, and then come back up, put my feet together. And I'm gonna hold on so I can really work the muscles, not worry about balance so much right now. And try to keep the back straight as you come down. Two more. All right, great. Let's try the other side. So this leg goes back. It still keeps the back straight. And try not to go sideways on it either. Try to have yourself square to the front, square to the floor. Four more. It's like you're picking something up there. Last two. Excellent. All right, relax for a moment, walk around to the other side. And you guessed it, we're gonna do one more round of double leg deadlifts. Hip width apart, weights in the front. Come down and then come back up. Exhale as you come up. Last two. All right, good deal. Next one's gonna be for the calves. You could also let go of your weights if you feel like you need more balance, control your balance. If you're seated, you could do lifting of the up the heels just the same. So what we're gonna do is go up to the balls of the feet and then come down nice and slow. Feel the weight even on both legs there. Feel yourself 50-50 on the right and left leg. Come down nice and slow. Exhale up, inhale down. Six more. Good. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is come up, and then you're actually gonna go down on the one leg. And the way to do this is to go up and then bend this leg. That makes the other one be long, and it has to take everything. So I go up, keep this leg bent, the one on the left, and try to just have most of your weight come down on that side, on the one side. Make that right calf work a little bit more. Four more. Some of these require a little coordination, which is good because you get in touch with your muscles a little bit more. All right, and then we got the other side. So I go up and then make sure to work that one side more. Just bending that opposite leg will help. Last two. Great job. Let's stretch that out and then we'll go back to doing one more round of double calf raises. Go ahead and bend the front leg, stretch into the heel. So you're stretching your calf muscles in the back of that leg there. Hold on if you're worried about balance. You can drop your weight if you need to. All right, other side. Push into the heel, lunge into the front leg. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to double, going up to the balls of the feet and then just come down. 2 more. Very nice. Okay, now we're gonna do some squats. So we'll start with just feet about hip width apart, parallel together, toes lined up there, and we're gonna sit back and then push up. When you sit back, try to push mostly, think about sitting back with the rear and don't let those knees go forward. So if you focus on the rear going back, that'll get you there. Try to keep the back nice and straight. Exhale up. 3 more. Excellent. All right, great job. Like I said, it is a little more difficult doing these sets and whatnot, but you're doing good. So the next one is going to be an offset squat. So see, I'm actually lining my toe up with my heel. So I'm going to put one leg a little bit forward, and then this one's just behind where the toe is in line with the heel. I'm still about hip width apart, and then I'm just going to sit back with it. And so this leg can even be a little more straight. This one's going to bend, and try to really sit back. I'll show you from the side. So I end up working this one leg more, the one that's back. And if you think about it, you don't always stand up with your feet completely parallel. So it's good to work different positionings. Last 2. Nice job. Let's go ahead and switch there. Other foot's in front. And sit back with it. If it hurts, just go back to something different. If you have bad knees or something. 5 more. That's called an offset squat. I did not just make it up. It's actually a thing. Some of the other ones I made up, just so you know. All right, we're gonna go back to double leg squats. Sitting back. That's 8. Let's do 4 more. Perfect. All right. So enough of the weights and enough of the legs. Let's go ahead and have a seat, or at least enough of the standing with the legs. And so let's get our ball out. And we're going to do core work primarily now. So we pretty much did upper body. And now we'll do some core, lower and core. Put the ball at your lower back, right about here. And we're just going to do hammer style sit-ups here. Some people will use their weights to do some of these. That's okay too, just so you know. Inhale back. Exhale forward. So 5 more. Excellent. All right, then we're going to open up. This is going to single out the one side, and we're going to reach toward the opposite knee. Open up and reach. And think about, there's muscles that go diagonal. The intercostal muscles. This is the internal intercostals. I'm sorry, internal oblique. I was just thinking that wasn't quite right. But there's intercostal muscles in there between the ribs, I believe. But we're actually using the internal oblique muscles. Everyone makes a mistake. It's okay. Last two. All right, other side. So we're gonna open up and exhale. All right, great job. So then we'll go back to double, or not really double, right? But center, I suppose. Unless you got a double pack. See a cat coming around here. It might be on the golf course. Hey there, Henry. What are you up to? You out here hanging out on the golf course? Give me 3 more of those. Come here, bud. All right, so we're gonna take the ball to upper back and we're gonna start working the lower back muscles. And what you're gonna do is press into it and then relax. Exhale, inhale. Good, bud. Just keep pressing back. Come here, little Henners. This is Henry. He likes getting picked up. He likes it when I do my exercises with him. Hey, you're not supposed to bite. He also likes to bite when he plays too. Yeah, you're a goofy guy, huh? So let's do about 5 more of these. Oh, you little purr guy. So now you're going to put it up to the upper quadrant of your back. So it's going to be back shoulder blade kind of in the quadrant side. And you go back and then relax. So what you're going to do is try to push this more into that side. One more. All right, other side. It's hard to get up there sometimes. It's kind of a stretch, a good stretch too, reaching back there. Do what you can though. If you have to have it lower, that's okay. Press back. So it's okay to turn a little. Working those lower back muscles. Good. All right, then we go back to center and just pressing back. So last round of that. We only have one more exercise to go. We're going to do the inner thighs next. You've done a great job. Five more. Perfect. All right, and then we take the ball and put it between the legs. Make sure it's just above the knees. And go ahead and squeeze both legs together. We can go ahead and do the hands as well. Tighten the core. Exhale as you squeeze, inhale as you relax. Nice slow relaxation, letting go slowly. 4 more. Good. Now what we're gonna do is just kind of hold this leg, kind of like what we did with the band, but coming in now. You're just gonna squeeze the one leg. Again, it takes a little coordination, but it gets you in touch with your muscles a little more. That's one thing about the one-sided at a time. Kind of gets you in touch with those muscles a little more. You might notice a little weakness in one spot or another, because it doesn't quite show up all the time when you do two things or both together. 3 more. Just the one leg. All right, and then we go to this other side. We're going to squeeze with that leg. Try to isolate the other leg. Good, and then relax for a moment. Take a nice deep breath. Think about how good of a job you've done. Give yourself a little credit, maybe a pat on the back. All right, and finish strong here. Both legs at the same time. Squeeze the hands too. Let go slowly. Last 2. Excellent. Nice job, everyone. Let's go ahead and set the ball down and we'll get into a stretch. So go ahead and put one leg out. Show you with my toes up here. Leg is long, toes up. Lean into it with your back straight. Just take a few deep breaths there. And then relax the back and just go a little further. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Deep breath in this time. And exhale. Lean forward. Back nice and straight, chest to toes. And then relax the back, stretching further. Even further. Okay, and then rock the feet forward and back. And then go sideways. In and out. Stretch inside a little bit and then outside. Excellent. Moving up to the hips. Cross the leg. Keep the back straight. Just lean forward. Stretching the hip there. Maybe some glutes as well. And then relax your back. Folding forward and just holding there. And then pull your knee in. Look to the side. All right, then we have the other leg. If you need to cross low, go for it. Otherwise, come up to higher. Try to get this leg flat to the floor. Chest to the chest forward and keep the back straight. Just enjoy your breathing. Relax the back. Good, and then pull the knee in, look to the side. All right, and then moving on up to the torso. Start with a twist. Look behind you. Feel your neck and eyes stretching too. And then we have the other side. Good posture. All right, reach up and over. Other side. Good, and then sit back all the way. Look to the side, stretching the neck. Other side. Looking down. Just let your head be heavy there. Head weighs like 8 or 9 pounds, depending on how big of a head you have. Just let it hang out there. Kind of move it side to side a little. All right. And then last, you're just going to go forward and back. Forward and back. Couple more. All right. And finish with a couple deep breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Everybody have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the iso lateral workout, and I'll see you next time.